What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Amons Talks to Gamble through the new one. Back at it with another video, and today I'm going to give my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem review, spoiler free. But before we get to the actual video itself, guys, don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel because number one, it's absolutely free. Number two, we're on the road to 300 subscribers, just 25 away now. Really have valuable ways to subscribe. Also, because for people that have been watching my channel for a while and haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to like the video if you like my toxic movie reviews. Don't forget to ring the bell for all notifications in this case you'll upload. Also, do share the video because so we can have some more people join that toxic fan. And do feel free to comment your thoughts on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem down below. Spoiler free, of course. And we got a little special guest with us. Say hi, Donatello. Haha. I'll keep him here for most of the video, like right here in my lap. I know, well, he's kind of hard to see a little bit, but I'll try to get him in here. And I said this in my out of the theater review. I thought this movie was really fun. I liked it. And with that being said, let's go into the actual review itself. So starting off with the good. We always start off with the good over here. The good. The way that they explored the turtles as really young teenagers instead of them doing the like really exploring the really older turtles. For example, the Michael Bay ones did that and explored the older Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Same could be said for the originals, but I liked this different, unique spin on it, how they focused on the turtles when they were, I think they're supposed to be 15 in this, and their dynamic is definitely like 15-year-olds. So, yeah. Also another positive is each of the turtles have more than one moment to shine in this film. They don't sideline any of the main four turtles and do focus on all of them, I feel, which is a good thing. Because, I'll say this right now, I love the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1980s or 1990s movie. I forgot what the first one, which year it came out. But that one kind of sidelines, I think, one of the turtles. I forgot which one, but like they don't have much moments to shine. This one, all of them have their own unique moments to shine. So I'm glad that Seth Rogen and the director did that approach. Speaking of Seth Rogen, it hit him producing it and keeping the movie kid-friendly while adding some hidden jokes for adults as well. There is a couple of jokes for adults in here that will probably go over kids' heads, but most of the humor here is for kids, which I think the humor does land a couple of times. I think they did a good job on that with him not going to like almost PG-13 or R, because, you know, Seth Rogen's been in those comedy genres before, and they did a good job of doing that. What other stuff? Oh, Jackie Chan as Master Splinter, even though he's a side character, more of a side character in this film. I love every single scene he is in, and he's a scene stealer whenever he is on screen. And that was just a perfect casting choice. Also, another positive is the post-credit scene. Not going into spoilers here, but I do suggest you stick around. Or at least watch the post-credit scene online, because it's a funny gag, but it also gives... excuse me, I just burped, by the way. And it also gives a little intel about what we'll see in the next few films. So I just wanted to say that. April O'Neil is decent, a decent character. She wasn't my favorite, but they did do a decent job with her character in this, making her a unique April. The animation is another positive for me. I loved the animation. I thought it was very unique. People have been comparing it to Spider-Verse. I forgot if they're comparing it badly or not badly, but the animation I really did enjoy in this, especially for the turtles. I thought it fit them well. And then another positive, the final positive, is the soundtrack. The soundtrack was quite banging in this movie, and I liked all of it. So, yeah. So that is the good. Now let's move on to the mixed aspects of the movie, shall we? Which I have very few mixed and bad. So for the mixed, how they used some talented actors and put them as sad characters and like didn't use them much. So you saw it in the trailers, the cast, they had a bunch of people. Most standout for me was Paul Rudd and John Cena's names. Those were in here, and they are the voice of some characters, and they don't really get used much. Well, they do get used in some certain scenes, but I thought they would be bigger deals, and they weren't in this movie. But then again, I think their screen time, well, the way they did Rocksteady's character, I don't think it worked, but with John Cena voicing as him. But as for Paul Rudd character, he was pretty funny. Now, that's just the mix. Now let's move on to the bad, which I think I either have 2 or 3 things. Alright, so the bad. The repetitive gag of milking. The first few times it was funny, but then it got to a repetitive joke. They do mention that joke a lot in this movie. In the first few times, I laughed quite a bit, decent bit. But then as for the rest, it didn't land as much for me. But I did enjoy it the first few times. And then the other negative is the final act was kind of a generic final act from kids' movie, because we've seen this sort of thing before. But it wasn't it was a minor negative. I would say that one's the only minor negative. So, yeah, but with that being said, that is the review. Now, let's bring out the wait, I'm going to do it with Donatello. Let's bring out the toxic meter, and I will give this a toxic goodness, a B+. And you should definitely go see it. But before we get to actual ending the video itself, guys, don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel, because number 1, it's absolutely free, and number 2, we're on the road to 300 subscribers. Just 25 away now, really. How about you, boy, if you did subscribe? That also goes for people that have been watching my channel for a while and haven't subscribed yet. Don't forget to like the video if you do like my toxic movie reviews. Don't forget to ring the bell for notifications and notification when I upload. Also, just share the video, because that will also help me out, and we can have some more people join that toxic thing. And do feel free to comment your thoughts on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem down below. But you have anything to say, Donatello? No. But with that being said, I'll see you in the next one, everybody. Peace, literally.